Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie Exum, and this is Amanda Russo. We're with the Exum Group at Keller Williams Louisville East.
And today we are here with the CarePatrol team. This is Todd Lampkin and Casey Hargis. Welcome, guys. So glad that you're here. Tell us a little bit about CarePatrol and the services that we offer to the senior population.
Yeah, thanks for having us. CarePatrol is a franchise. We are part of a group of about 150 owners across the country. Our primary mission is to help and assist seniors and their family navigate the senior living space. So that may mean independent living, assisted living, personal care here in Kentucky, and even skilled nursing, or in-home care for those who wish to remain at home with some assistance there.
So, what does that process look like? Like, what exactly do you do?
So it's a great question, and we are we are assisting when we're assisting families. We use a care discovery process. So we're looking at a couple things. We're looking at some financial resources. We're looking at clinical needs, and we're looking at from a geographical standpoint of where does the family live. Do we have kids that live up in Cincinnati, Indianapolis, Nashville? Or maybe we're just looking more locally here. Do they live in J-Town? Do they live on the South End? What type of community would make sense for that particular individual? And from that first phone call, we're working with the family through that process and then all the way through move-in. So we are setting up tours for the families. We are setting up movers. We are, if they need assistance with, hey, we're going to sell mom or dad's home. We are, working with and we're providing them the right resources, and that's the biggest thing about what we do. But you can get lost in the shuffle trying to navigate the senior living space.
Yeah.
And we're really pointing people in the right direction.
Yeah, I often joke that it's kind of like project management because you're not just figuring out where somebody's going to move with their senior living community or selling the house. You're coordinating all of the services. You're making like a treatment team to navigate the whole transition. It's such a unique time in someone's life.
That's it. And it's an intangible service. We don't have anything to sell anyone, which is the beauty of what we do. I've been in, previous lives, I've been, selling things that you could actually touch. And now you can't touch this. So it's a very rewarding career that we have here in assisting families and just helping people in our community.
So tell us how you found yourself working in the senior living world.
Yeah, it was very interesting to say the least. Now, it was about 7 or 8 years ago, I witnessed my grandfather who was struggling with dementia or with Parkinson's. And one night I found him on the couch at the neighbor's house, 1 a.m. It was absolutely 1 a.m. in the morning. They ended up calling EMS. They came out, took him to the hospital to evaluate him, check him out, make sure he was okay. The next day, the doctor says, hey, we're going to discharge Frank. And it really caught out our entire family off guard, because how could you discharge a man that clearly wandered to the neighbor's house the night before? And the doctor just said, hey, we're going to discharge him. And that was it. And so we went back home. Family members stayed with him for a little bit until we were able to figure out how we were going to transition him somewhere else or bring somebody into the house. Mm-hmm. And a few years later after that, my wife and I were introduced into CarePatrol. And when we came across the premise of how we work with families and business itself, we both said, hey, this is it. Because in that moment of us sitting in the hospital, if the doctor would have said, or the social worker would have said, hey, Todd, here's CarePatrol, reach out to them. They can help you navigate this senior living space. Or if you want to take Frank home, they can provide some options for in-home care. And so it was really an invaluable, service that was provided, or that could have been provided, that really wasn't. And so when we saw the idea, we said, hey, let's do it. And fast forward to today, and thank you, Amanda, for joining our team. And Casey has actually started with us as well. So we now have, a team of 4 serving the community and families.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
And a shout out, yes, we have to give a shout out to, speaking of senior living communities that we help navigate. We have to thank Everlawn of Louisville for allowing us to utilize their gorgeous space. And if you don't know, they offer independent living, assisted living, personal care, and memory care on their campus. So if you were in need of those services, reach out to us or give them a call and come take a tour of their awesome community here. And again, thank you guys so much for being with us today. We're so lucky to have you.